Today I'm flying on the world's best business class. I'm flying on Qatar Airways' amazing QSuites. Qatar Airways offers the QSuite on more than one aircraft type, and in this video we'll be looking at the Airbus A350-1000. In the next video I'll also cover the Boeing 777-300ER, so hit that subscribe button and make sure you don't miss it. My journey began at Terminal 4, where they had their own private check-in area for business and first class passengers, which was excellent, and they served me a glass of water before heading to this beautiful lounge. This has to be one of my favourite lounges as it was very spacious, plenty of natural light with large windows, and you can also have a shower. The lounge serves snacks like cookies and baklava. They also have cold drinks, hot drinks, alcoholic and non-alcoholic, as well as live food bars with both hot and cold options and an a-la-carte menu. The lounge staff provided a friendly and excellent service. I decided to order from the a-la-carte menu, and here's a quick look at the menu. I ordered a delicious pea soup, sushi, some ravioli pasta, and washed it down with a glass of Johnny Walker Gold Label whilst enjoying these beautiful views on the apron. Before we board the aircraft, I thought I'd give you a brief introduction to QSuites. What are they and why are they so amazing? Qatar Airways introduced the QSuites back in June 2017, and they advertised these as being first in business. What does this mean? Let's find out. The cabin design introduces two revolutionary concepts. The first being this quad design called a pod, allowing up to 4 people to enjoy themselves, whether it's having a business meeting or a family having fun and dining together. The second concept was to introduce the first double bed in business class across any airline. In 2007, Singapore Airlines had introduced a double bed in their first class luxury suite on the Airbus A380. However, it's not so easy to book, and this is far more accessible, and Qatar are planning to introduce QSuites on more routes. We'll now have a look at the seat plan and cabin design. There are a total of 46 QSuites, and they're split into 2 cabins. A front cabin, which is larger with 38 suites, and a smaller cabin at the rear with 8 seats. Seats A, E, F and K are rear facing and single suites. If you are a couple or a parent who wants to sleep next to their child, seats E and F are the best, as these can be converted into a double bed. Seats A and K are further in from the aisle and are closer to the window. If you want to book the quad pods, you'll need to book seats D, E, F and G, but you'll need to take care as you may not otherwise be sitting together. There is a generous baggage allowance, however there is a small premium to pay in comparison to purchasing an ordinary business class ticket. Despite paying the premium for the QSuite, the airline reserves the right to change aircraft without compensating you, which means you may not get the QSuite. Today I'm sitting in 3 Alpha. Let's do a quick seat tour. Waiting at my seat was a cushion, pillow and blanket. Most airlines only give you a blanket and pillow. Although the pandemic is over, there was still a protection kit which had gloves, face mask and hand sanitizer. The headrest is adjustable, which can be moved up or down, and just next to this you have a personal light with various settings. Just to the left of the reading light you see some nice artwork, and there's examples of this dotted around the suite, which gives the suite a more luxurious feel. There is also a small storage bin next to your seat which contains your headphones and a bottle of water. The console in front of you houses your literature pocket with safety card, your charging and power options, your handheld remote for the IFE, and a ton of seat adjustable options. The console's been cleverly designed to include a small shelf just above the handheld remote where you can put small items like your passport and other bits. In front you have your in-flight entertainment or IFE screen, your tray table and your footwell. We'll look at the IFE in a bit more detail later on. Above you have individual air vents and a further light. Whether it's for dining or just getting some work done while having a drink, the tray table is very sturdy and probably on the larger side compared to the average tray table in business class. Underneath this is your footwell. They say that seats 1A and 1K are slightly more narrow at the end of the footwell, down to the curvature of the aircraft. The width of the seat is 20.5 inches across, which is slightly smaller than the Boeing 777, and the walls of the suite are 52 inches high, giving it a very private feel, especially when the door is closed, which we'll look at later when it's bed mode. Boarding began with a welcome drink, and I opted for their signature drink, which is the mint and lemon. And they handed out pyjamas, which also has the slippers inside.
Evacuation slides will serve as rafts. Now all that's left to do is sit back, relax.
As it's already dark on this London evening, the lights are dimmed, and the Airbus A350 comes with 2 cameras, one on the tail and one on the underbelly, which is great for takeoff. aircraft is equipped with Wi-Fi, and Qatar's Privilege Club members get 1 hour complimentary access, or you can pre-purchase a pass for $8 in advance or $10 on board. There are 3 lavatories serving the 46 business class seats. There is one located on each side of the aircraft at the very front. This is the one on the left. There's also a further lavatory located in between the 2 business class cabins on the left hand side. They are quite spacious and were always very clean, and there's also a window. The lavatories are stocked with amenities like dental kits, which include toothpaste and toothbrush, shaving kits which include shaving cream and razor, and lotion. The in-flight entertainment screen, or also known as the IFE, measures in at a decent 21.5 inches on its diagonal corner to corner. There are 3 main ways of using this. You can either use the touchscreen direct. You can also pair your own device, although this was a bit difficult for me as I think I forgot to switch off my VPN, or you can use the handheld remote just located on your console. Unfortunately, there are no live TV streaming options available. However, during the Qatar safety video demonstration, they did announce that there are over 4,000 entertainment options available. Whilst this would include everything from watching movies, TV shows, audio, games and more, I did count there were several dozen options available when it came to movies and TV shows. What I really found impressive was that TV shows had many episodes, which made the viewing experience more pleasurable. The screen was high quality, providing a clear and crisp picture, and also the touchscreen was very responsive. When you find something to watch, like many airlines, there will be an advert being played. Of course, you can always choose to watch the traditional route map, which shows your journey as it unfolds. Don't forget, you can also look at the exterior cameras. There's one on the tail and one on the end of the belly of the aircraft. As usual, I selected a comedy and decided to use Qatar's own noise cancelling headphones. I've read other reviews describing the headphones to be plasticky and flimsy, but I felt that they were very comfortable, did a good job in cancelling out the noise, and was decent quality. When it comes to dining, Qatar Airways offers something called Dine on Demand, which means you can choose the time you want to eat, which can really help manage your jet lag. I love the presentation, including this fake candle. My meal consisted of 2 starters, a avocado and tomato salad and a fruit salad, both of which were very nice. I enjoyed this with a couple of glasses of Laurent Perrier Rosé champagne. What's funny is that you'll remember in the lounge I had ravioli pasta. Well, this is actually going to be my main course. I didn't actually know that this was going to happen, otherwise I wouldn't have had the pasta in the lounge. The pasta was nice, but what's better is the fruit platter that came after, which consisted of berries. I love berries. This was followed up by a delicious ice cream. If you are flying into Doha, you'll receive this amenity box by Diptyque. The contents included a nice pair of socks, and inside the socks was hidden some earplugs and eye shades. You'll also receive a body lotion, facial cream, lip balm and eau de toilette. There's no toothbrush in there or dental kit, however this was in the lavatory, so it's fine. When you're ready, you can ask a crew member to give a turn down service, which is what I did, and here is what the bed looks like. I've come across a couple of reviews where they said the bed's not exactly 180 degrees flat and this affected their sleep. It might be 179 degrees or so, but to me I had a very comfortable sleep. I love the design on the door, it gives that extra luxurious feel, and once closed with the high walls, makes the suite very private and actually a bit more darker, as you can see from this shot. There were some cleverly placed buttons which allows you to put your seat back upright, and the footwell, which looked quite narrow, seemed fine for me, and I'm 5'9". Just before landing, the crew served up a small snack, and in my case this was some aloo tikki along with paneer covered in sesame. I also had a cardamom tea to accompany this. For this relatively short 6 to 6.5 hour flight, plus having such a big meal earlier, this was the perfect snack. Just before landing, the crew also handed out pralines and also a cold towel. The service in general throughout the flight was good and professional. However, this cabin crew member is Elena, and she was sensational from the second I boarded right through to the end. She was friendly and warm, but also her attention to detail was immaculate. And thanks to her amazing service, this flight has an overall higher rating on the service, thanks to her own individual contribution. She made my flight enjoyable, and I hope to see her again in the future. As we are landing in the early hours in the morning when it's still dark, the cabin crew have turned down the lights, but the ambience and mood lighting is absolutely beautiful. And not to mention the external cameras giving us this gorgeous views as well.
Cabin crew comments final secure.
My final destination is Thailand, so travelling from London to Thailand, this is a perfect stop in Doha, roughly in the middle, and I think this is probably the most premium business class product on the market. It's my preferred route and I would always choose this flight over any other. I hope you enjoyed this video and this review. If you did, please click the thumbs up as it helps me in the channel, and hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss the next review, which is going to be this Qatar Airways QSuite on the Boeing 777. I also do other reviews on hotels and other airlines, so I hope you enjoy that and hope to see you soon.